Many people are excited about the new Superman movie that is set to release on July 11th of 2025. And it looks like in this iteration of Superman, he's going to embark on a journey to reconcile his Kryptonian heritage with his human upbringing as Clark Kent. And this is very exciting. Now, this isn't the first time we've seen Superman. We've seen all forms of Superman, from Christopher Reeves to Henry Cavill and everything in between. But there's something a little bit different about this Superman. And when I saw the trailer, it had me ask a certain specific question as it relates to Superman video games. And I realized something. All of these Superman video games suck. So today, I'm tackling a gaming enigma that has puzzled players for decades. Why haven't we gotten a truly amazing Superman video game? I mean, he's the Man of Steel. He can fly, he's super strong, he has heat vision, ice breath. I mean, the list goes on. It sounds like a game developer's dream, right? So what's the holdup? We're going to break it down today. So when I really looked at it, the core issue, ironically, lies in Superman's incredible power set. I mean, how do you create engaging gameplay when your protagonist is virtually invulnerable and can overcome most obstacles with ease? I mean, think about it. A standard game thrives on challenge, on the player feeling a sense of risk and accomplishment. How do you create that when you can fly through the air faster than a speeding bullet and punch through steel? I mean, consider a typical combat scenario. If Superman can defeat almost any earthly foe with a single punch, where's the tension? Do we just have wave after wave of increasingly generic strong guys? I mean, that's going to get old fast. Games like Spider-Man or Batman Arkham, they work because while powerful, those heroes have limitations. Spider-Man needs to web sling and can be overwhelmed. Batman relies on gadgets and stealth. Superman, I mean, he can just really brute force his way through anything. Now, developers have tried various approaches. Some games limit his powers through kryptonite or magical threats, but that can feel like a forced contrivance, undermining the very essence of Superman. I mean, others focus on environmental threats or rescuing civilians, which can be interesting, but sometimes lack the epic superhero feel that we crave in these games. Now, speaking of kryptonite, it's often the go-to solution for nerfing Superman in games. And while it's a crucial part of his lore, relying on it too heavily can feel repetitive and uninspired. Every major threat suddenly has a convenient chunk of green rock. I mean, where does it come from? It starts to feel less like a clever plot device and more like a gameplay crutch. Furthermore, constantly weakening Superman goes against the power fantasy that players likely want from a Superman game. We want to feel like the Man of Steel, not like a perpetually depowered version struggling against threats that should be trivial for him. It's a delicate balancing act that few games have managed to nail, in my opinion. Think about games that handle powerful characters as well. In Dragon Ball Xenoverse, for example, you play a powerful character, but the challenges are often equally powerful adversaries with their own unique abilities and transformations. This creates a sense of scale and genuine threat without constantly stripping the player of their power. This leads us to the question of villains and threats. Who can realistically challenge Superman in a way that makes for compelling gameplay? Lex Luthor, while a brilliant antagonist, often poses a more intellectual and strategic threat rather than a direct physical one. Brainiac is a possibility, but his schemes can sometimes feel abstract in a gameplay context. Doomsday offered a physical challenge, but a game solely focused on brute force can become monotonous. What about more cosmic threats? Darkseid, Mongol? While these offer greater power scaling, they can sometimes feel disconnected from Superman's more grounded, metropolis-saving roots. The challenge lies in creating villains who not only pose a credible threat to Superman, but also offer interesting and varied gameplay encounters. This might involve strategic boss battles, maybe scenarios that test more than just his strength, or threats that target his loved ones and force him to make difficult choices beyond simply punching the bad guy. And that then brings us to the gameplay itself, a part that's really important to me. What does a compelling Superman game actually look like beyond flying around and punching things? The potential is vast. Imagine a game that truly captures the feeling of flight, soaring through a sprawling metropolis, breaking the sound barrier, feeling the wind rush past. What about his other abilities? Heat vision could be used for precise targeting or melting obstacles. Ice breath could freeze enemies or create temporary platforms. Super hearing and X-ray vision could be integrated into detective-style missions or finding hidden threats. A truly great Superman game needs to go beyond simple combat, in my opinion. It could incorporate investigative elements like large-scale rescue missions where you have to prioritize and save multiple lives simultaneously, or even moral choices that reflect Superman's strong ethical code. I mean, look, imagine having to choose between stopping a bank robbery and saving a collapsing building, both with innocent lives at stake. It'd be very interesting and very compelling gameplay. So, is a truly great Superman game an impossible dream? Well, not necessarily. The gaming landscape is constantly evolving. With advancements in technology and game design, there's always hope. Perhaps a developer will find a fresh perspective, a way to truly capture the essence of Superman while creating engaging and challenging gameplay. Maybe the answer lies in focusing on a specific storyline or era of Superman's history, allowing for more tailored threats and scenarios that make for more compelling gameplay. Perhaps a narrative-driven approach with branching storylines and impactful choices could elevate the experience beyond just the gameplay mechanics. The desire for a definitive Superman game is clearly there. The character is iconic, his potential is immense. It's just a matter of finding the right combination of creative vision, innovative gameplay mechanics, and a deep understanding of what makes the Man of Steel so enduring. Well, that's all the time I have for today on Kryptonian controversies. But what are your thoughts on the Superman gaming conundrum? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you think. What's your favorite Superman game of all time, or do you even have one? Or are you like me, where you think pretty much all Superman games are mediocre at best? I'm interested to know your thoughts, and thanks for stopping by. I'm the Y2K Collector. Take it easy.